scenario, look in this scenario in which the United Kingdom forms an empire. Although this empire won't be a global colonial empire, we'll make them a continental Europe empire. Which includes the UK for this, even though continental Europe doesn't. And, well, the first target they go after is Ireland. Why? Ireland used to be former British territory during the British Empire that spanned 25% of the world. And then they had them during World War II until they lost them. Because Ireland was like, enough with this. And Britain's like, I guess you leaving didn't really make a difference. You still ended up part of me. And now they probably don't. Now Scotland probably doesn't want to leave the Union. Or probably still does. Because it's a Scotland thing. Along with an Ireland thing. And, well, they go up and annex Iceland. Because Iceland has no military. The US probably doesn't like this. But let's be honest. Does the UK really care about them? Does they? At this point, they're becoming strong. They're like, enough and enough with Britain getting weaker and weaker. We must reform the British Empire. That's probably what they said. Definitely sounded like that. Definitely was word for word that. We must take back what's rightfully ours. That's literally what they said. As they're like, hey, Norway, want to play a game? Norway's like, what? And they're like, invasion? And well, then they invade into Norway. And Norway's like, what is going on? How is Britain so strong? They probably also invaded the ocean, but that's besides the point. I guess the Netherlands taught them well. So let's see what they annex. Well, they annex only the southern part because they're in total war with Denmark. And France says enough is enough. As France declares war, with Britain quickly taking naval dominance around Denmark. And they quickly move in and take it. With a naval war fought between France and Britain, leading to a stalemate. With them having their navies attack each other here. But, well, Britain then decides to set up a naval blockade here. So no ships can get out unless they go through French waters. With Britain annexing Denmark completely. Why wouldn't they, I guess. And then Britain decides to move into Germany. Germany was surprised by this, obviously. So British vessels around Denmark, which are right here, not on land, but right here, decide to take around the German coast. And they go into the Netherlands and Belgium's territorial water, which makes them angry, so they also join this war. But unfortunately, to no avail. And while at this point, France starts to lose the naval war in the English Channel. With Britain taking naval dominance in this area, and then managing to achieve it here. With France realizing what's about to happen is, well, they're going to invade Germany. As Britain starts moving into Germany. And France are sending troops there. And when they get about here, in this area, they land in the Netherlands. With the Netherlands front quickly connecting with the Denmark front. And while with the rest of Benelux quickly falling, this ends up the front line. With Britain making a naval landing in Brittany. Yes, they can. And while it quickly takes the city of Rennes. Or whatever it's called. And Bordeaux. Looks like the 100 Years' War repeated itself, honestly. With Germany refusing to surrender, and now they're on the verge of surrender only if their capital falls, which their capital does fall. And well, they are forced to surrender. But France says never surrender. Literally. I guess Germany is known as the surrender to the British Empire in this timeline. With Paris falling, and France is like, no. Even though they have no land left, they're like, no, we're not surrendering. Even though they're kicked out of continental Europe, they're like, no, we're not surrendering. Even though they're fully taken over. They say, what? Literally. Now, let's get rid of the naval. You wanna know why they made a puppet in northern Norway? Because it's too cold for them. They went into France and Germany to get a vacation. That's more tropical, I guess. So let's see how the peace treaty. You may say, what'd Spain do? Nothing. Literally. Spain is just chilling. I guess you're not allowed to chill. Maybe it's just because it's nice there. So let's invade there. Because they don't want to be invaded. Let's see what happens. Well, Britain has so many troops in that area that they can quickly move out and expand to like this. Quickly, they move over to the coast encircling Catalonia, which is like, nah. And while Spain is like being decimated in the north. And while they move in and take Madrid with barely a fight. And let's see how the peace treaty is once more. And Britain has taken Norway, Iceland, France, Benelux, Germany, Denmark, and Spain. And they left the border. Why'd they dig a canal? I don't know. So yeah, the borders are fixed. And without their single puppet of Norway, which they call Norway, I guess, that's what they look like. Look how much strength they look like they have. They look to be #1 in Europe now. Where's Russia versus... Now this is what I want to see. Russia versus a United Kingdom Empire. Just... yeah. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Because we are trying to get to 2,900 subscribers by October 1st. Bye, guys!